Welcome back to another Zedd Inc. video. Welcome back, y'all. So, we have a lot planned, and I thought it would be best for us to take a little bit of a break from Silent Hill F and do some content on the Zedd Inc. series. So, right now, we are about to get into the gist of what's going to happen here. If we look into our book, we got a lot to do. I mean, a lot to do. So, I have decided to put everything in motion and we could get started on everything. Starting with the fact that we also need to build the monster spawner for the second factory. Oh, and before we get into this, because I wanted to literally show y'all what we were looking at entirely. Since you guys haven't been here for a while and I've been mostly just checking out and making sure everything went back to normal, so I have decided to put some lanterns in here in case you have been noticing. We've been getting a lot of mobs coming in here, so I decided to put some lanterns. And if you can tell right now, I have decided to organize them into blocks. So that way, we can get right into the benefit of that. Now, since the update, they pretty much couldn't fix the XP issue. Like, literally, there was nothing they could fucking do. And that's fair, because I already said this earlier. Bedrock is always fucking bugging, so I'm not really surprised that they could never fix that whole issue with the XP glitch. So the XP generator is no longer going to be of use, so don't be surprised if I don't have it in this series, and I'm probably going to be expecting myself to be doing a lot more trading and a lot more animal farming and everything to make sure that we get enough XP. So yeah. But yeah, we've been also collecting a lot of rotten flesh thanks to that monster spawner up there. So as you guys can possibly tell, we got a lot of these and we got a lot of these. It's gonna be a fucking ride, I'll tell you. So I have decided to switch up these two. These were originally coal and extra redstone, so I changed them to sugarcane because I realized we were about to get more sugarcane and gunpowder. And then if you could look, we also have some copper blocks. If you haven't noticed, there's going to be a lot of copper added to the game, so there's going to be a lot of changes going forward. I'm not going to be expecting a lot going into this series, but just be ready for a lot of builds, a lot of changes, and most importantly, a ton of fucking grind. So now that we have got that out of the way, let us move into the swing of things, because I think this is going to be very, very important for people. Now, I want to make it clear that I decided to make another farm since I was kind of running out of ideas and I didn't have enough time. So I'm going to show you right here, in case you were wondering what that is. That right there is a little farm I got for the bunnies, because our little villager over there and wants some flesh from a rabbit, and they want some rat meat, so I needed to breed them to keep that through. So you already know the benefit of that one. Then we go over here, and here is our pumpkin patch. Now, of course, I might have to actually start making some moves with that, because I think we need a lot of pumpkins if we're going to literally start trading. We got it 2.5 stacks now, so that's actually pretty good. And then if we go straight into here, we have a lot of fucking potatoes. And then not only that, we also have a lot of carrots and beetroot. The beetroot specifically, because we have collided and we started trading some as well. So yeah, it's been a really busy month and week and everything across the fucking sun since I haven't recorded this entire series. But nevertheless, once we get straight to sleep, it's gonna be time to get straight into building the monster spawner. Before we get back into the video, this video is sponsored by Poggers. Make sure to go ahead and check out their stuff, link in the description. They have everything you wanted to get: hydration, sleep herbs, or just regular energy throughout the entire day. So if you guys want to go ahead and check it out, make sure to check the link in the description. Make sure to use code ZM for 10% off enjoy the video, everybody. All right, so now that we're getting into this, I just wanted to say, first of all, thank y'all for everything that's been going on recently. It has been amazing for me. I have been working hard to get videos out, and it's been a really interesting grind to see, because like I said, I am going to prove myself this year that I can stay consistent, at least try, and then make sure that the experimentation phase is almost done. We're getting there. We're really getting there, and I'm going to be excited for this. I'm not going to hold you. Now, I want to be clear about what's going to be happening in this video. First things first, I want to make it clear that there's going to be some cuts, because I realized I left some material out of this particular build of the monster spawner, so please just bear that in mind. I don't want people to like be discouraged by that. 2, since we're going to be doing a really long time with Silent Hill F, I want to make sure that people are well aware of the fact of the future stuff going forward. As soon as everything gets done, I still will be playing Total Chaos. After I finish Silent Hill F, should I play Total Chaos? And 6 of you said yes. So after this, I'm really going to actually be playing Total Chaos. So I did promise myself that, but that does not mean that we're not going to shy away from doing the platinum parkour videos. And, yes, we're going back to platinum parkour videos, and I'm not saying this out of spite. I'm actually saying that we're going to finish this goddamn map. I'm determined to finish it, damn it. Whether you guys like it or not, I'm going to be determined to finish this damn map. But besides that, now that that is out of the way, I want to make it clear of the future of Zedd Inc., because I think some people need to know about it. But before we get into that part, if you guys are still here, please leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and make sure to tell me in the comments what you guys think of my lovable voice, probably anything else like that. And I also want to make it clear that some people are unaware of this. This was a big mistake that I did, very big mistake. I should not have done this. When I tried to put everything together, I had to remove the Monster Mashers and then literally unlock the cords entirely, because I realized that if I was going to keep doing that, it was going to end up killing me. So I had to separate them before I even set up the power cords. That would have been the better option than just sitting there like a fool. But nevertheless, we continue on with the build. I want to make it also clear that some people may or may not know. It really does depend on the scenario. Since we're already going to be moving into a lot of good content this year, I want people to understand that I am a very hard worker when I am willing to and when I am needed to in different spaces. Because when it comes to doing these videos, I have to keep people in mind of this, because sometimes they think that I'm a little too lazy for my own good. I have a hard time literally getting videos together, and surprisingly that is while true, that's not always the case. I do try to work hard, it's just technology always fails me sometimes, and that will happen every so often, and I want people to understand that that is something that is bound to happen, and I should not be making excuses whenever I'm late or anything like that. If I mess up on that upload, then that's my fault. That's totally my fault. I will take 100% accountability for that, and no one should take that away from me. 100%. I should never ever expect people to take accountability on my end. That is stupid. That is 100% stupid. Now, as we're getting into this, I want people to be clear of this outskirts of this monster spawner, because I did build it, I think, a little bit more compared to the original tutorial I got from... I have the name in my head. Editor, for heaven's sake, please make sure to put his name in this video and put it in the link in the description below. tag everything, tag his YouTube channel, everything like that, please do. I am not credited for this. I'm not at all. This guy made it himself. I just modified it to a version for myself and everything like that. I increased it by at least like from 22 originally to 24. So it, like I said, I kind of increased it from there. It was a rather, again, rather normal build that I normally actually do anyway, so it didn't really matter. And it pretty much helped it. So I'm not mad at it at all, man, at all. We are doing absolutely fantastic with that one. I say so myself. So I will admit this though, there's gonna be a fuck ton of changes to everything going forward, and I want people to understand where I'm coming from with this, because with the future of Zedd Inc., I want everybody to understand that this is going to be a long series where we're going to be building a ton of fucking factories, and we may not even, it might get to a point where we'll probably finish by, if I could predict the episodes that will happen in this, and prior to this, the episodes are probably going to be 100 plus, because I'm dedicating myself to this series because I know that Zedd Inc. is probably one of the most popular video series on my channel, if not more. And I want it to continue thriving on this channel. And if people still love it, I'm going to still post it. So, honestly, I'll be genuinely surprised if people don't want this going above 100 episodes. Even more, depending on what's going to happen. Here is the build. Look at that. It did very, very well for us, man. Very, very well. Now it's going to be on to the next one. So now we're getting into the basic parts of the security, because we're only going to move it a bit up as we go further. But right now we're going to just have laser turrets around the base, around the second factory, and most importantly, the very first one. So now that we're getting right into this, I want people to be clear on this, because again, this is very, very important. You have to realize that as you go into this, it is very expensive. It requires a lot of graphite, a lot of it, and it also requires a lot of the connected redstone block. I think that's what it's called. And then a lot of dispensers, because I realized that we're going to be making about at least 10 turrets around the base, including 4 laser turrets in the first factory and 2 at the second factory. As we're going into this, I want to show y'all how these things work, how the turrets actually work here and there. If you have not been keeping up with my videos, I suggest you actually keep up with what this particular segment of the video is. Now that we are getting into that part, this is where things are going to get a little bit interesting, because I think a lot of people don't know that as we are getting into this particular part of the vid, we have to remember a couple things. One, that the fact that the turrets don't run on just one controller. They run on individual ones. This was the very first mistake I kind of realized building this, because it goes to show you that I was supposed to literally build about at least 6 more controllers for the base, which means I had to build at least another 6 for the first factory and the second factory. So bear that in mind, that I did not know this. So as we're getting into this, we're going to have all of them all set and everything like that, and then we're going to have a time lapse where all of them are going to be set on base. So I'm not going to be having everything pretty much pre-prepared and all that stuff. Also, I may have messed up when I literally realized that like I was supposed to put them in a different direction, so ignore that particular part. But yeah, pretty much you're gonna have all of these things. So I'll pretty much just let the transition go in, and then we'll continue from there. So as we're getting into the end of this lap, I wanted to show y'all the results of having the security in here. As you can see, it is literally attacking the Enderman all over the goddamn base. Perfection of what I need. So, as you can tell, it actually did work as well as I anticipated, so I'm happy with the results. Now we move on to the second factory, and we finally got everything ready, and I put them in different directions because I thought it would actually help out, because one thing for sure is that if we do have some mobs that are outside the gate, we're gonna have to get them to reach both sides. So, PSMA. Then we move on to the first factory. We have the first two going up front. I think it would have been best to literally go in each direction, make sure that none of them get to the factory. Fair enough. Yeah, let's move on. And then the next one is the one facing the village and the one facing my vault, because I want to make sure we have that one secured. And I think that literally covers every single part for this video. Now, I wanted to say, this is going to be a really one of the most detailed videos I've probably done so far. And I really want some feedback because I want to actually still see how my editing has improved or anything like that. So if you do like this video, please make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and if you are new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be doing Minecraft content. It's going to be back soon. I just need to finish Silent Hill F and go ahead with Total Chaos and everything else. But yeah, it's not going anywhere. Oh, that also includes the series with my good boy. That is disgusting. Yeah, let's start that again. Let's not also forget the series with Soy Boy. You already know. Still got to do it with him. And yeah, it's been it, guys. Later.